Township, the Houston Cougars. Taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. Coming out with it, it's Beltran. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Colorado's offense comes onto the field first today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the Houston Cougars offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
I'll tell you what, really good job by the defense, having vision on the quarterback. And as soon as he threw that football, man, they broke on the football right away, didn't waste time, and got the running back on the ground for no gain.
5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Got it in the middle, it's Willis. Across the 25, he's got room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got his man on the right. Just find a way to make that first tackler whiff. He's out to the 21. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up. He'll keep it himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Short gain on the play before he slides. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance.
It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Nice catch and go. Afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Makes the grab over the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The quick out. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the tailback. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Willis. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the grab. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Houston wants to play fast. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cougars! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. With the catch, it's Hunt. Breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Houston.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
21, Colorado, 7.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Conrad. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Oh, better look out! And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
21, Colorado, 7.
Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
You're not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. quickly out to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese. 4th and short, that means decision time. Or for us, green light. Go for it.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gonna let it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Now this offense is back on the field. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Working that left side now. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely center cut. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He might want another play. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cougars. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this.
He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense in a split backfield. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quarterback gets the first down. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get his first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Hunt. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Hunt. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. That's caught. It's Willis. Turning it on. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snags it over the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He fires to the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Good enough for a first down.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Of 10.
He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Houston!
I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality in this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. It's complete to the left. Hits him with a stiff arm. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. They'll run for it on third and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the touchdown, Bucks. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you.
There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The offense changing the play. Going to sling it on second down. Finds his back in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
First and goal, Houston.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Number 22 with the carry.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Trying to barge in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion.
Houston, 50. Colorado, 17.
He'll bring it out. It's Conrad. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field.
really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Willis. Touchdown, Cougar! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Fires to the tight end.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He'll throw on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Finds the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Trying play action. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Bully ball on third and short. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. To throw, it's Sparks. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Grabbed by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Touchdown, Cougars. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That one ought to give them firm control with this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten in a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Maryland sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in College Park. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Hey, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go well.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. They're 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Houston going up tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Pope. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. It's complete on the right side. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. To the air, it's Sparks. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Snagged in the middle. It's Arisman. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Arisman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build up.
There he goes! A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Buffaloes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Makes the grab. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Unloads quickly. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll line up for a second down play. Scanning the field, it's Sparks. Looking for a huge play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
24.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody